Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here is a tutorial on this wonderful, beautiful look. Want to see how I achieve this? Continue watching. First, I'm going to start off by showing you guys her natural nails. This is after being soaked and having a pressed nails, and I'm pretty much going to go ahead and clip them because we do not need her natural nails since we will be putting tips. If we were to be sculpting, I would prefer to leave them long, but in this case, we are trimming them. And I am trimming them down to almost nothing, and as you can see, I am just making them round, taking everything you can possibly remove. Just be careful because their eponychium from the bottom can be a little long, so it just depends. Now I'm pushing back her cuticle, and she doesn't have much cuticle. I'll show you guys right now in a little bit. I'm pushing it back just so it can give me a little bit more room to work with, but before trimming it, I'm showing you guys that I'm not going to need to trim much because she doesn't have much cuticle. I will be trimming a little bit, but not so much, just those little areas that need to be trimmed. So I'm trying something a little bit different, and I actually like it. Before trimming the cuticle, I am actually buffing her natural nail and removing her shine. I am removing the shine with a sanding band, and this is a fine sanding band. I am also removing a little bit of excess acrylic, well not acrylic, the gel that was left over from the up press when I was soaking, so that's why I ended up being there for a little bit longer than usual. But go around the cuticle, and this is gonna pretty much prepare the nail for acrylic application. The reason why I prefer to do this before trimming was so it can give me a little bit of removal prior to, and so her skin won't be as sensitive after I trim. So you can tell right there that it's so very little that I have even trimmed. So I actually purchased this cuticle bit, and it's for Russian manicures. I love it, and they seem to love it too. They say it tickles and it feels good. It's weird, but it actually does really work. So I am trying it after I trimmed her acrylic, after I trimmed her cuticles, and this helps the cuticle remove a little bit better. And pretty much if she has cuticles around her nail or if her skin is hard, this will help it and clean it up. So I did put some dehydrator. I already had prepped the nail and applied the tips and cut them into coffin because you guys have already seen this process. And I am putting an acid-based primer. So I apply it once on all the nails, and then I apply it again before acrylic application. So we will be using acrylic powder, and as you guys already know, I love to apply a crystal clear acrylic small bead prior to even putting the powder. So a lot of reasons why this actually makes, to me, it adheres a little bit better, a little less lifting, and also prevents from staining the nail if, per se, you were using a different color. But in this case, we're going to be using white, so whatever your preference, it's not needed, but that is my preference and I like it. So it is completely up to you for this step. And when I say it's very thin, it is. So I'm going to be using this beautiful color by Valentino Beauty Pure Soft Touch. I used to create my own milky white with extra white by Young Nails and clear, but I tried this one out and I absolutely love it. It's almost the same color, it's just different consistency, and I am in love. So I didn't want to do a clear coat, so what I'm trying to do here is just do one bead, or whatever the case is. You can apply multiple beads because I did it multiple times, one bead, and I did it a little bit less. So it's just up to you. You don't have to necessarily do a one bead method. As long as the application is good and a good amount of thickness, then you're good. The reason why I say thickness is because I am not going to be applying it or encapsulating this, so make sure the nail is not super thin. And I added a little bit more on the cuticle area because when we file, I do not want that to file away. And be very careful when applying acrylic towards the cuticle because it could flood through, so just try and control the acrylic, and this is when it comes to the liquid powder ratio. Like I did right there, I kind of cleaned it up but messed it up a little bit, but all we're doing here is patting and shaping the nail. I keep adding little beads. Also, when I add beads, the only reason I don't like to add and keep on adding on this one is because sometimes you can see the mark of the white, and I'll show you guys on the thumb what I'm talking about later on in this tutorial, but you guys will see later what I'm talking about. In this case, just keep on applying until you find the perfect thickness and, you know, whatever you prefer. And this consistency, I just love it. It's like not runny, it's perfect, very, very controllable, and I really, really like it. So I am applying this one on the thumb, and when I said, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you guys what I meant by being careful when applying this individually, like with multiple beads, because to prevent that, I would say just drag the acrylic down rather than leave it like this, because then it was going to create a dent or a line and you're going to be able to see the separation. And thank you all so much for your patience, guys. I'm trying my best to upload videos. It's just been hectic, and you know, I'm always busy, but I am recording always, and it's just editing that takes time, but I am promising you guys more videos in the future and right now. So I am applying it wherever it needs it. And just look at the nail all throughout before you completely finish the whole nail. See, I'm turning the finger around and everything just to make sure everything is perfect. Now, I'm going to be doing something different in the middle finger. This is Mylar from Daily Charm. Actually, no, it's from Ocean Nail Supply. And I'm using this glitters from Daily Charm mixed with clear acrylic. It is the Aurora Fairy Dust, and it's a chunkier one. It is super cute. So now I'm going to be applying it in the middle finger. I'm kind of going to do like an ombre glitter fade, but it's the opposite, and adding the Mylar to give it a little touch. So I first add the glitter, and then I'm going to be waiting for this to dry so it won't blend or mix with the white acrylic. Also, the reason why I did this one last is because I don't want to mix the glitter with the white powder, because it is easily, it consumes it right away. It will just grab onto it and mess up the whole nail. So I'm just adding glitter as needed. See how pretty this is. And it's just halfway through. Now, once it's dried, I add the white, and I'm going to be fading it and dragging it down towards the glitter, but not all the way completely, kind of like hiding it and fading towards it. And this is a very simple, cute design that I've seen on Instagram. I can't remember who it was inspired by, but I will be putting all the products and everything down below on the description box. And try not to make this one thick, because this one we are going to encapsulate, and look how gorgeous this looks. So pretty. Now I am encapsulating it with crystal clear acrylic. Now after everything is dry, I am going to be filing, and this is the whole powder nail. So after this, I'm pretty much done, but when I'm filing, I make sure that I am not grabbing her skin. I push it away from the acrylic, so when I file, I don't get into it or cut it. And depending on the shape, of course, I also rip a piece of my thumb because I like to feel the nail and just to make sure it is smooth. Now with my carbide, it's a medium, oh no, actually it's a fine carbide bit. I am filing away a little bit of the thickness and just making sure the cuticle is flushed with the natural nail. Try not to overfile, because then you will be able to tell, since we did not cap this with clear acrylic. See how gorgeous this looks? I almost wanted to leave it matte, but glossy looks really nice, so we ended up just leaving it glossy. After that, I went ahead and buffed, well, prior to buffing, I did file it with my hand, file 180 grit, just to smoothen the surface and shaped it as well. Now, I am cleaning it with swipe and a lint-free wipe before applying top coat. I am trying this new gel top coat by Kuba, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the shine on this top coat. This color makes it just pop so much more. So after this, I'm going to be adding some crystals, and I like to seal my acrylic prior to adding crystals. I love this. It's just such a satisfying process. And I'm going to show you guys here how thick the nail is. It is not thick at all. It is pretty much a perfect thickness. Now I am using this lace resin, which I absolutely love, and it is my favorite nail glue for crystals. And I am using a size 12, size 8, and a size 3 on this finger. And I flip her finger around just so I can make sure everything is placed properly before I freeze them. By freezing, I mean set them with the setting spray. This is such a gorgeous shine. Swarovski crystals are my favorite. And that was with the Mia Secret activator, the resin activator. Now here I'm using a size 12 again and applying the 8 on the sides. This is just a pretty simple, cute design. It is for her birthday, so we kind of added a little bit more bling so it won't make it so simple. Then I'm adding some iridescent ones, and this makes it look cute and match with the ring finger, the middle finger. This glue is just amazing. Sometimes my clients come back after a month and there are no stones missing. It's ridiculous. And all the stones I get them from Ocean Nail Supply. I'll put everything in the description below, like I said. And I am placing every crystal individually because it adheres a lot more, and setting it. So here are my cuticle pens, guys. If you guys would like to order one, let me know. I will have everything on link below, but also just let me know on these. Before using it, you do have to twist it a little bit of more times than usual, and it just makes everything more easy to apply, and her fingers and cuticles are pretty. So here is the final result, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It is very simple yet elegant, and I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Remember, comment anything you guys would like to see next, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye!